In the realm of Enthoria, where shadows danced with whispers of ancient magics and the boundaries between dreams and reality blurred, there existed a tale whispered only in hushed tones around crackling fires. It spoke of a film, an award-winning short horror film known simply as Ignore It. The film was said to hold a power unlike any other, a power that transcended the screen and clawed its way into the minds of those who dared to watch. Its existence was a mystery, its origins shrouded in darkness, but one thing was certain: those who watched it never emerged unscathed. The story began with a young filmmaker named Alara, whose creative vision knew no bounds. She was drawn to the darker side of storytelling, to the shadows that lurked just beyond the light. It was during a stormy night, the rain lashing against her studio windows like restless spirits, that she stumbled upon an old reel of film tucked away in a forgotten corner. Curiosity ignited a spark within her, and she set to work unraveling the mystery of the film. As she watched it flicker to life on her screen, a sense of unease crept over her, like a cold hand brushing against her spine. The film was grainy, the images distorted, but there was an undeniable allure to it, a pull that she could not resist. As the story unfolded on screen, Alara found herself drawn deeper into the narrative, like a moth to a flame. The film told the tale of a young girl who stumbled upon a forbidden ritual, a ritual that promised to grant her deepest desires at a cost too terrible to comprehend. But as the girl ignored the warnings of the ancient spirits that haunted the shadows, a darkness began to seep into her world, twisting reality into a nightmare from which there was no escape. With each passing frame, Alara felt the film's tendrils worm their way into her mind, whispering secrets too terrible to bear. Shadows danced at the edges of her vision, voices whispered in the darkness, and a sense of dread gripped her heart with icy fingers. But still, she could not look away. As the film reached its climax, Alara found herself standing on the precipice of a choice that would shape the course of her destiny: to ignore the warnings and indulge in the forbidden knowledge the film offered, or to turn away and face the unknown horrors that awaited her beyond the screen. In a moment of recklessness born of curiosity and hubris, Alara chose to embrace the darkness, to defy the shadows that beckoned to her. With a trembling hand, she reached out and touched the screen, a surge of power coursing through her veins as the world around her unraveled into chaos. Reality twisted and warped, merging with the nightmares of the film until Alara could no longer distinguish between what was real and what was a product of her fractured mind. Shadows swirled around her, whispers echoed in the darkness, and a sense of despair settled over her like a shroud. But even as the darkness threatened to consume her, Alara clung to a sliver of hope, a flicker of light in the abyss. With every ounce of strength she could muster, she fought against the encroaching shadows, determined to reclaim her reality from the grasp of the film that sought to devour her soul. In a final act of defiance, Alara turned her gaze away from the screen, shutting out the horrors that lurked within. With a deep breath, she whispered a single word, a word that held the power to banish the darkness and set her free. Ignite. And in a blaze of light that consumed the shadows and shattered the illusions of the film, Alara emerged from the darkness, her spirit unbroken and her will unbowed. The twisted world of Enthoria faded around her, leaving behind only the fading echoes of a tale best left untold. As she stepped out into the light of a new day, Alara knew that she had faced the darkness and emerged victorious. The whispers of the film still lingered in her mind, a reminder of the horrors she had faced, but she carried with her a newfound strength and a resolve to never again succumb to the seductive call of the shadows. And so, the tale of Ignore It faded into legend, a cautionary reminder of the dangers that lurked in the depths of the unknown. Illyria's story of courage in the face of darkness would be passed down through the ages, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome even the most insidious of horrors. For in the realm of Anthoria, where shadows danced with whispers of ancient magics and the boundaries between dreams and reality blurred, there existed a tale whispered only in hushed tones around crackling fires. It spoke of a filmmaker named Illyria who dared to defy the darkness and emerge victorious, a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in shadows.